Hello and welcome to Sapa. We're here for the next 3 days, so join us as we go hiking through this most amazing place in Vietnam. So we were picked up at 6:05 this morning in a transit van, which was fine, but it got full. We thought this is going to be a long trip to Sapa, 4-hour drive in a tranny van. Turns out it's a 6-hour drive, but apparently this is how she usually travels all the time. Good night. She's found a light switch and he's excited. Well, our luxury limousine bus has broken down, so we've changed bus. I'm not sure what this is classed as. We moved, so we're still on our way. I can see her now, there's no curtain to hide her face. But yeah, back on our way on a different bus. We had a fairly interesting bus ride here. We changed buses, as you know. We got to Sapa. And there was no tour guide, and nobody seemed to know what was going on, but we had to wait in a restaurant for no reason. We got taken to another restaurant by a guide, and we've had lunch, a couple of drinks, and now I'm getting one of my favourite ice creams. And then we're off on a 5k walk. Oh, I've got the ice cream. Thank you. Cheers. Oh. So we're now on our first of 3-day hikes. First day, quite easy. I say quite easy, might be dead by then, but just had an ice cream, haven't I? So my own fault. 5k's today to Cat Thao village. We're in a hotel tonight, and then we're hiking for about 11k tomorrow to a homestay. And my first homestay in Vietnam this time. So yeah, we've got a busy few days, and we've been picked up by our guide, local villager called Mai, who's going to take us around. But yeah, we're going to start off walking through Sapa village itself. So we're in Sapa town now, and just going to a really nice looking lake on the right. Lights light. I've checked with lovely tour guide Mai with her umbrella. We go to Cat village. There's so many different accents over the words here, it gets very confusing. But Cat village. She's rather amused at my pronunciation. I don't blame her. And keep walking some more. Liz has made a female friend. I've lost her now. Lost her to Chicago. We just walked through Sapa's main square. We've got St Catherine's Church, an old church in Sapa, and then we've got the train station that you can take the cable cars. So you get a mini train to the cable cars to go into the mountains. But this is Sapa train station behind it. It is amazing building. Like me and Liz have literally both just said we did not expect this from Sapa. We've just stopped at one of the most amazing viewpoints as we're heading down into Cat village. It's quite touristy here, as you can see from all the shops, but the views are amazing. In the distance you can see the cable cars going up to the mountains as well. But you just got the depth of mountains. If I can try and get that across in some of the photos I've taken, it's going to look so nice. Liz is pointing something out at me, and what are you pointing at?
Just incense.
Incense.
We know how to make that now.
I'm pointing at incense in there, which we've learned to make because we're experienced travellers now. Oh, locals, not travellers. Locals, apparently. But yeah, we're going down into Cat village and we're off to see a waterfall. I've just been told as well that we're getting to spend this evening in Sapa. We thought we were walking somewhere else. But it means we get to have a night out in Sapa before our big 11k walk tomorrow. So we're getting on the beers.
Just a couple.
On the beers. I'm going to stop filming because there's many steps, and I'm a liability to myself, and probably more so to Liz at the moment because she'll panic about me and then she'll trip over her own feet. That scene from Hook when one of us is rolling down as a cannonball.
Look at how romantic it is, Sam.
Isn't it romantic?
I'm going to give you a snog.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's alright.
Okay. No, really.
It's beautiful. It's like, I think you said it earlier though, how you can see the fade in colour the further back they get, which I know is an obvious thing to say, but it looks
bonkers, and I can't wait. Like, I want to edit it because I think it'll just look not edit. I just want to see it on my computer blown up because the screen on this is tiny.
Layer pop in.
I just want to see if it does because it just looks so impressive, and
the rice fields as well.
Look at the rice fields tab. It's just the depth of it. This is just the start. This is like we're just walking outside of Sapa village up there down to Cat village of the waterfall.
Just the beginning.
Tomorrow we've got 11k's walking through these amazing scenes. I just can't bloody wait. But we're in a flower garden at the moment. She did apologise that there's not many flowers here at the moment, but there's still some nice roses. We just seen some buffalo go by. Now, I've got to navigate these steps. Well, I'll keep you on because this could make us 250 quid if we're lucky from one of us. They're not even regular. We're going up to because we're in the flower garden, we're walking towards the giant watering can of doom. I don't know why. It's like being in Australia with the giant mangoes and giant pineapple for no reason. Giant watering can, no reason. We're at the Cat waterfall down in Cat village. I just climbed up into a tree house, which is making me rather nervous. It's two at a time, but the waterfall's behind us too. Got the Americans, well, the American Vietnamese, there they are down there. I don't know where Liz has gone. Oh, I found her. She's looking for me. She's found me. I think I've got to go down because I don't know, I've been up a tree house quite well, and be down there. Well, the sun's setting and we're just leaving Cat village, which is behind me. We're walking out the other side up some lovely wooden steps. We've been told we've been quite lucky today because although it's quite busy, it's still not as busy as it is at the weekend. So if you are planning a trip to Sapa and want to do a couple of days here, don't pick the weekend if you want to come to Cat village and just have a nice time down here. Lots of people having weird photo shoots with nothing to do with the village. There's people dressed up in Chinese garb, Mongolian stuff. There's ever so there were loads of photo shoots happening with lots of different cultures, but I don't think any of them are to do with the Black Monk tribe or Cat village really. There's sort of 3 waterfalls throughout here. Lots of really nice gardens, cactus gardens. I said 3 waterfalls, we just walk around the corner and there's a 4th. There's another waterfall behind me. It's just waterfall after waterfall. It's really nice down here, like things you didn't know we're going to see. But yeah, Cat village, loads of waterfalls, loads of things to see. If you want to dress up as well, you can do. If not, walk in, walk out. And watch some traditional bamboo making as well, bamboo thread making. I sound out of breath. Let's do some walking or something. But the views behind me, as the sun's going down behind those mountains, it's getting better. Like earlier on, the depth was something amazing, but now you've got the orange glow of the sky behind it, and then the mountains, and also the cable cars running from here up to up there somewhere, something to do with Fanny Pass or something. Probably shouldn't call it Fanny Pass, but it's Fanny Pass today. Anyway, it looks amazing. Oh god, I've got to climb over something now as well. But yes, it's beer o'clock and I need one.
Have I ever mentioned that I like a sunset?
You like a sunset?
Hello.
So she's saying you can see a big Buddha in the top of the mountain, which you can just about see actually, especially with the sun glow behind it. Do you know how high the mountains are here?
3,143 higher.
3,143 metres or feet?
Yes.
Metres. That's high. Oh, it's not quite as high as I went in Peru, but it's high. So it is going to be quite cold at the mountain. It's still very warm at this south. How high are we here?
1,600.
1,600, so it's another 2,000 up there. I mean, that's quick maths for you there. So no altitude sickness here just yet. Considering the organisation when we got to Sapa, it's gone very well since then. We've been fed lunch, we've gone on a lovely walk, and now we've got to the View Hotel in Sapa City. And, well, probably it's one of the nicest rooms we've stopped in. So this tour, the bathroom is huge, rainfall shower, nice sink, no toilet apparently. I don't know what the views are like, but I mean, this room's great anyway, so... Oh, we've got a semi-view. We've got a side balcony. We've got a side balcony, which is more... Should be nice in the morning with the hills behind us there. So, nice side balcony. Come back in. Yeah, I've relegated Liz to the small bed tonight because she's been very naughty. She thinks I'm joking. She actually thinks I'm joking. She's thrown her phone on the bed because she thinks, no, this is your bed tonight. I am having this all to myself.
Asleep in 20 seconds, I'll immediately just climb in.
You will not, you behave yourself. Right, this is our hotel room for tonight. We're very, very happy. So far, our Sapa tour is going incredibly well. We showered, we're ready. We know it's a nice hotel because we got a phone call to ask us to come down for dinner. I don't think I've ever been in a hotel. I was on a hotel, or I was in a B&B on the Isle of Wight where they gonged us for breakfast. I wasn't allowed into the breakfast room before the gong, but have you had a phone call for dinner?
They did it in Elephant Hills, the gong.
Well, they gonged, I couldn't hear that though, but I've never been phone called and invited for dinner, so let's go and see what kind of food.
Probably trying to get the riffraff out of the way first.
Probably. I just want a drink. I need a drink. Hello again, it's me, as you probably know by now, but if you are enjoying this vlog, please do press the like and subscribe buttons down below, as that will be amazing, so thanks for that. Right now, second day hike, so we're going on, I'm probably doing it the wrong place here because it's getting muddy, but we're on our second day hike, doing about 11k today. We chose to go the harder way, so we're going down, we're going through rice paddies. I can talk, I can't walk, look at me. So we're going through rice paddies and we're heading to which village today, May?
We go to 3 different villages today. The first village, Ilinho village, and the second one, Lao Chai. And last one we stop for Tavan. We have lunch in a homestay.
Well, there we go. So these are the villages we're going to. We're hiking there. We've hiked quite a long way down from Sapa. As you can see, I'm already rather warm. We're going through loads of bamboo at the moment. And we're being followed by loads of the local villagers to their village. It's like a guard of honour to the village. But we've gone through rice paddies, as I said, and the views so far are pretty amazing. I'm hoping shortly I'll be able to put the drone up in the air just because I think it'll look amazing. But we've been joined by a few more people on the hike today. We've got the overnight bus. So yeah, we've got a party of about 10 of us walking today. And yeah, we should be walking about 4 hours, I think. I to be walking on my own. Always a good sign when you lose everybody. Oh well. We're still walking, we're going through all these rice paddies. Still got our concierge of people. The views are just getting better and better. Don't think we're quite halfway yet, but we're going back up now, so we walk down into the valley, we're back up, and yeah, yesterday was quite misty, still quite misty today, but you've still got all the depth of the hills and the mountains. Rice paddies as far as you can see. And our guides with lovely umbrellas because they don't want the sun on them like we do. And also we can spot them, I guess, but yeah, this is... Sapa's beautiful. Stunning, I might even say. But yeah, it's so nice. And the hike's really nice. It's quite leisurely. We're not rushing anywhere. We're sitting and taking a rest. But it's so nice. We're just over halfway through the trek. I've taken the drone up a few times and the views of the rice fields are amazing. Apparently June and July and August are even better because it'll be full green with the rice growing, so if you can time it for the summer, but it will be even hotter. Today we're walking with Throne really, because in Hanoi the temperature was quite cool, very misty, quite rainy, low 20s, whereas here by 9 o'clock it was already 31 degrees, so I think our guy thinks we'll be up to 35, 36 degrees by the end of the walk. So it's a warm walk, but it's really nice. All the villagers are still walking with us. We've walked through villages, we've walked through rice fields, we've walked through bamboo jungles. We've arrived at our homestay for the night, and homestays have changed a little bit since I last did one in Thailand. Well, I've done a few, and they've been getting better and better, and this one is lovely. We've got our own little cottage just to ourselves, nice big double bed and a bathroom with a shower and an actual toilet. When I did it in Thailand in like 2015, it was a big room, flimsy little mattresses and a squatty potty for us all to share. How good was the hike today though?
Oh, you know when you're taking pictures, it's just no, that's not what it looks like, that's not what I'm seeing. It's just, the photos don't do it any justice. You know when you can't quite comprehend what you're looking at, can't quite take it in. It's just stunning. It's like I've never seen anything like that in my life.
No, so Sapa's quite high. We walked down into the valley of the rice fields, back up and then down into another valley, and now the homestay's sort of in between. Well, it's in a valley. We've got rice paddies on the other side, rice paddies behind us, and I'll whack a few of the drone shots in because it is incredible.
I'm so glad you had your drone.
But we were in a village for the afternoon. We got a cooking class at 5:30, get dinner at 6:30, and then I think we get fed happy water, which is like their rice wine, this evening. And then we got a hike tomorrow as well. So it really is 3 days worth of walking and hiking. But this village, we're going to go and explore now because we'll have a quick look around. But this homestay has got one incredibly special thing. That one incredibly special thing is one man by himself singing karaoke to himself.
He's having a great time.
Oh no, he's been joined by a friend. He's having a lovely time though. But he's just singing into the valley by himself.
That'll be us later after the happy water.
He's already on it, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and have a little walk around this village. If you have got the time when you come to Vietnam, it's well worth the journey up. You could do it in a day or 2 days, 1 night. I mean, we've chosen the 3 days, 2 nights. But
and the hiking's
hang on, we need to get this in. What song are you singing? What song?
You're gonna do.
Oh, karaoke. You're singing.
I don't know.
No, thought you were singing for me. They're going to sing a bit later. Got a slow one on now.
The hikes themselves aren't, well, they're treks, aren't they? They're not massively strenuous, so I feel like they cater for everybody because they said as well, do you want to go the hard trail or the lighter trail? And you know, for those who struggle a little bit to go uphill and downhill, but I feel like it was quite a nice walk. And at any point, if you want to stop, they send taxis.
Well, we were never rushed. Got told, if you wanted to skip a bit and get a taxi, we could. There was a family who just arrived in Vietnam today with a younger child. They walked over half of it, then got a taxi the rest of the way, so that's doable. But yeah, she said easy or hard. I think the way we walked, she said that it was harder, but the views were better, so we wanted to do that. But I think if it's rainy, it would have been hard because we were going down some quite steep, muddy hills, but obviously it was dry for us. Anyway, we're going to go for a walk into town now, but...
Yeah, the villages are really nice as well. We went through 4 villages and they were all they were quite different, weren't they? But they were very wholesome. There was like kids playing in the rocks in the stream.
Which Perkle is right. That's a kind of afternoon out, that is.
I know.
Playing
Join your kids. No, there's this weird Western girl like joining in with that.
Splashing.
Get rid of that.
Splashing in the buffalo chocolate. Right, let's go and explore. It's day 3 and our final day in Sapa. We're going to come in this homestay, which is perfect and lovely. We're going to go for breakfast now. We've just been told it's ready right now this second. However, it's not. I think it's another one of those. A 5k hike today. We're going to a bamboo forest, I think a waterfall, and then we're getting a bus back to Hanoi. I think we bought slice.
Just like we've been here a night and we still managed to make such a mess.
When Liz says we, what my bag is sealed here. This is Lizzie's. This is mine.
Let's have to have tidied up a little bit as well.
So when she uses the we, what she actually means is the royal we, or the royal one.
Sam, we are so messy.
One is so messy. Do some more. Oh. Just abusing her on YouTube. Right, stop now, behave. And we're in the bamboo forest as we head down to the waterfall. We hiked through again rice paddies, which I'm sure you're going to see. We will, because I'll edit them into it. But now we're in the bamboo forest. Lots of thin bamboo here. It's not the big, thick bamboo, which we've seen other bits of the walk. But lots of very, very thin, long, tall bamboo. Bamboo forest. Simple as that. And I probably should do a little bit more concentrating on my walking than my talking. We've hiked for about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to the waterfall. This is the Majestic Waterfall. I mean, to be fair, in the wet season, all this will be waterfall as well.
Slagging off the waterfall.
It's like going back to Cambodia with that miserable waterfall. But
it's still nice.
It's nice.
Dry.
It's just rocks, but it's not quite a waterfall as one was expecting. Yeah, and this looks so good when it's in the water.
Unless it's to bring you punks.
Yeah, I mean, I could have had a paddle in this, but in rainy season, I imagine it looks very good. But yeah, we're dry season. Well, that's it. 3 days hiking done. We've just got back from the waterfall, the dried up rock formation, through the bamboo forest as well, and we walk back on the other side of the valley. So 3 days of hiking done. We get another lunch fed to us here at the homestay, the Ho Chan homestay. All this tour we booked through TripAdvisor, but via tour. So we'll put a link down below, because if you fancy a few days in Sapa, it's great. The value for money is perfect as well. Yeah, the transport here, pretty much all your meals. So we're going to have one more lunch, and then we've got the homestay list of shame, which I haven't had in a while. But the homestays, you just, as you're drinking, you tick off to say what you're drinking, and then you're going to have to pay the next day as to what you've had. The last time we did one like this, it was me and my friend Rob in Chiang Mai, and he was like, yeah, eat bread. Like, yeah, they called you out the next day, Rob. Yeah, and they'd go 12. You go, oh,